Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. This one's a scrap between a guy who looks like he owns a food truck in Venice Beach and a Brazilian prospect whose nickname sounds like he runs a samba dance class on the side. Don't let the vibes fool you, this is going to be violent. You've got Victor La Mangosta Henry, the veteran technician who has fought in more countries than you've had bad Tinder dates, taking on Pedrinho Falcão, a BJJ black belt and former DWCS hopeful who's here to prove he belongs. Let's get into it. Pedrinho Falcão comes in as a plus 135 underdog with a record of 16-4. Falcão is one of those guys who really didn't get the UFC's invitation until the last minute. He got the call to fight Victor Hugo on 3 days' notice, which is just enough time to cut weight, panic, and maybe fit in one very quick strategy session involving the words, "Just don't die." He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu with 6 knockouts and 5 subs, so he's not just pulling guard out there. He's got real finishing power, both on the mat and on the feet. In his DWCS fight, he showed off some slick ground and pound in the 3rd round, which usually earns you a contract. But Dana must have had a Red Bull that day and wanted bloodier violence. Still, Falcão earned respect now that he's had a full camp. We'll see more of what he's capable of. He's well-rounded, scrappy, and definitely durable, but he's also making just his 2nd UFC walk, and he's going up against a dude who's fought in the shadow realm of the Japanese regional scene. That's like sparring in a volcano. Falcao's best path is getting this fight to the ground, where he can work that BJJ black belt and maybe hunt for a submission. But the striking is still a bit wild and loopy, and against a guy like Victor Henry, that's risky business. Victor La Mangosta Henry comes in as a minus 155 favorite with a record of 24-7. Victor Henry looks like he gives surf lessons and triangle chokes on the same day. He's been around forever, fought everywhere, and doesn't do anything flashy, he just works. 7 knockouts, 8 submissions, and only 1 career finish loss, which, unfortunately, was in his last outing, where Charles Jourdain caught him in a guillotine. Still, don't let that fight fool you. Victor Henry is a problem. He's 3-2 in the UFC, and his debut win over Raoni Barcelos made people immediately sit up and go, "Wait, who the hell is this guy?" Henry's best weapon? Volume. He throws combinations like he's trying to unlock a cheat code. He mixes in kicks, punches, knees, and a little bit of grappling. He's a true Swiss Army knife of pain. His takedown defense is solid, and he scrambles like someone who left their wallet under the cage. If this stays standing, you have to favor Henry. He's more technical, throws more volume, and has much better cardio. He also might mix in a takedown or 2 of his own just to flex on the jiu-jitsu guy, which would be very on-brand for someone who looks like he teaches MMA at a vegan co-op. So, who wins? This is going to come down to control and composure. Falcao's best chance is to drag this fight to the mat and control Henry there. But that's a tough task. Henry's takedown defense is strong, and he's not just surviving off his back. He'll throw elbows, he'll scramble, he'll yell, "Bro," mid-reversal, he's chaos. Meanwhile, if this stays on the feet for any extended period of time, it's Henry's world. He's more fluid, more experienced, and can weaponize volume over 3 rounds. Falcao's striking is serviceable, but it's not clean enough to win a stand-up battle with someone who treats striking exchanges like a rhythm game. Henry also has the experience edge, not just in number of fights, but in level of competition. He's been in there with legit killers. Falcão is still getting his UFC sea legs, and this might be a case of too much, too soon. Official pick, Victor Henry. Give me the grizzled vet with clean boxing, solid takedown defense, and a gas tank that just won't quit. Falcao's dangerous, especially if he gets top position, but over the course of 3 rounds, I see Henry stuffing takedowns, outworking him on the feet, and maybe even mixing in his own offense, grappling to steal rounds. La Mangosta by decision. Maybe even some spicy scrambles and a couple "how did he get out of that" moments thrown in for flavor. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.